Hello everyone, I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Brandon.
And it's time once again
to recommend things.
Brandon, it looks as though we're going to Nostalgiaville.
I think so.
What do you have to recommend today?
Well, I brought a couple of things with me that I bet at least one of these is harder to find than the other one. These are both things I've had since the late 80s, early 90s, late 80s actually. I was born in 86 and I got these very early on. And I've just kept them around with me. First off, I have one of my original Transformers. I believe this one was produced in 83, at least it's stamped as copyright 74 and 83 on the back, Japan.
Yeah.
From the Takara Company Limited. This one is, I always get his name wrong, is it Soundwave?
I think it's Soundwave, yeah.
Of course, he's long since been missing his head, unfortunately.
Oh, that sucks.
I know, he used to have a cassette as well, but I always have loved this Transformer.
Oh, there was actually a little plastic cassette?
There was supposed to be something that actually fits in there, but I've long since lost it. But it does, what it does still have, you can transform it, of course, and I will do so on camera here.
I know I had a couple circa that period. I don't think I had that one.
This one has always been one of my favorites. I also have a metal Starscream, but I could not find it today, unfortunately. But this is how he transforms.
Oh, it's really too bad he's missing his head.
I know. But one of these days, I may get another one, keep my original. All right, this is my number...
He's breaking dancing!
My first recommends he will not stand, unfortunately. And well, there we go.
There he goes.
There we go. Okay. Hey, no. He does not appreciate that. Okay, and lastly, I've got one other thing, and this might seem cooler to some people, but they don't make these anymore. And I'll pull that out. They don't make toys like this anymore either.
Yeah,
this may be incomplete, but they just don't make them.
I mean, the Transformers we have now are still really cool, but they're just a great deal more complicated.
They're more complicated, and they're not so simplistic, and they're not so...
What I like about this is that it really looks like a tape player.
Yes, it does.
Like,
absolutely.
It's fun to have Transformers that actually are to scale of something.
Yes.
You know, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they did other things like this, too.
It's like the exact size of a micro cassette, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
And I used to have an Optimus Prime as well, long since lost Optimus Prime. Okay, next up here, what looks like a battery and a battery case. The supercharged battery, 12 volts, Secret Auto Supplies is what it says. This has been one of my favorites for years. This actually is not a transform, but it does transform.
It's neat that it also looks like something, but it's not a transform. It's not even in the same realm as this.
This is a part of my collection of Micro Machines. And as we can see here, I'll put some of them out to the side. They all sit in here. This is a Micro Machines playset. Micro Machines were sold separately,
of pick that up and tip it a little bit.
Yeah, I will. This here is a little center for Micro Machines, much like you would see in a bigger scale of, say, your Hot Wheels. This is the kind of, I would say, the micro version. But over here you have kind of a carport, and it lists, you can go up here, and then you can also go around the back side to the airport. If I could get it to not start coming apart on me here. We'll get it. There we go. And the airport on the other side. And as you can see, my little Micro Machine guys. These are not all of them. I have more somewhere. I even have some Star Trek and Star Wars guys. But this is what I brought for my show and tell.
Yeah, well, you keep picking stuff that's a little more closer to You'll So Want This than actual recommends.
I know. You'll So Want This.
Which is totally cool.
I recommend Micro Machines to any collector. I love them.
Yeah, it's too bad they don't make them anymore.
I know, but they can be so displayed.
Plenty of stuff that comes out that's like of that scale. I mean, like, I think that there are a couple companies that still make stuff that's that small.
It's possible that since it is complete, I wouldn't mind gluing these stickers back on properly, but wouldn't hurt the already intrinsically value to myself.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Intrinsic value.
It's a lot more about what it means to you. And
what it means to me.
Well, Brandon, today I'm going to recommend something that just came out, and
Okay.
I found this at at Barnes & Noble the other day, and I could not help myself. This is another Star Trek thing. I'm recommending lots of Star Trek on the show, and
That's all right.
Today I'm going to recommend a new book that came out called Stuck on Star Trek, and what this is like those old... It's funny that we're kind of doing nostalgia today, because this is like one of those old background things with the like little they're not stickers, they're like clings, the little like plastic clings that will stick to it, and you know this was a lot of fun when I was a kid. I had a Batman one of these, and I think a couple others too. And what you do is you would just take these clings and you'd put them wherever you wanted to.
I have several generic ones when I was little.
On a background.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
You just pick wherever you want to on the background. But this is in booklet form. Very often we had them more like they'd be sleeves, and you just pick one. This one, it's all in a booklet, and so Jason's already been playing with this naturally, and so here's one that he did.
Oh, nice.
Where he put them on this planet, and so he's got the Gorn and Kirk and Spock there. I just bought this, so I've not pulled all the clings out yet, but I'll show you some of the backgrounds.
That one's cool.
It's all iconic TOS backgrounds. Oh, here's another one Jason did. There's I think that was McCoy on the other side, because here's Spock with the Enterprise up there. One of those soundstage planets. This looks like possibly the Cestus 3, possibly the planet with the Gorn. I'm not sure. But trying to not have too much glare. But anyway,
nice.
So yeah, that's there. There's the that's from Devil in the Dark with the Horta. There's the K7 station from the
very nice.
Trouble Tribbles.
Yeah.
There's a transporter room.
Where there should be no Tribble.
There's the engine room.
Cool.
That's kind of neat. This is kind of fun. Here's sick bay. And then here's some of the rest of the clings. Klingons, if you will. Here's tons of tribbles, just a ridiculous amount of tribbles.
Wow. They're multiplying right now before our very eyes.
Before our very eyes. Tons of tribbles. Klingon, a Romulan and a Klingon ship. And then there are some others. Oh, look. You can give Sulu a sword. Naturally. Anyway, so this just came out. These are about $20, and if you're a Star Trek collector, you definitely ought to add this to your collection.
Oh, it has a stand too.
It's really cool, and it's got a stand.
Stands.
So you can actually set it up. And I'm sort of thinking, if I ever do any videos, I don't know what I would do, but if I ever did any videos with some of those 4.5-inch Star Trek figures I've got, this would be good backgrounds because I can actually stand this up and put it in front of them, and I could set up a camera and do all kinds of stuff. So that's pretty cool. I'd be limited to TOS, but I could totally do that. So.
Hey, no, you wouldn't. Keep in mind, Next Gen did plenty of like soundstage planet looking stuff.
But
so
most of those are very clearly from specific TOS episodes.
Cross genres, nobody here cares.
Yeah, I know. But
absolutely.
Anyway. Well, anyway, thanks everybody for watching us recommend stuff.
Sure.
And we'll recommend something. Yes.
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
Did you have something else to add?
I was going to say I almost recommended myself tonight.
Okay. All right.
Never mind.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm single and looking.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, I know for certain that only 10% of our viewership is female, so, but there might be somebody out there for you, Brandon. Well, anyway, everybody, thanks as always for watching us recommend stuff. We'll recommend something for you once again next week.
But it's true.
I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Brandon.
See you next time.